Yo, what's going on, guys? That's Big Gaming here, back once again in GTNH on episode 26. And I'm over here now with some new machines because I'm remaking my entire processing line for Cetane-Boosted diesel, and I need to do a lot of things to do that. So I've been working on it, and I really don't think I'm going to show the entire process again because I'm kind of just upgrading the system with some minor new upgrades for things. Like I have ender fluid conduits here, so these are going to be the four outputs of the primary heavy oil distillation. I'm no longer going to go for the naphthenic acid. I don't think I need that. So we're just going to stop even making that. It'll save me some casing. And then I have a quadruple input hatch here. We're going to see how this works. But I think this will be good, and it'll let me save a whole bunch of hatches. And we can have them all in the front here like this. So I plan to have light fuel and heavy fuel going here, straight in. I guess I could do a buffer for heavy fuel right here. Get the same super tank kind of thing going on right here. Just so I could pop a P2P on it if I can want to move it around to some other weird places. Because heavy fuel, I mean, I get in such huge excess, so I could do more stuff with it. But yeah, other than that, we can do both of the, where is it? We can do both of the recipes in LCRs now, which I think it will do that. So this is 6 seconds to make 10k cetane boosted diesel. And then this is 5 seconds, so. Just running through the numbers in my head. So I'm going to make a wall shared LCR to do this. And yeah, I'll get back to you when I make these 2 LCRs. Okay, so this is done. Now, I don't want to hook this up to the main power spine. And I'm just going to use this less efficient combustion gen because I want to be able to jumpstart the system if I ever mess up and run out of power again. And it's this, actually, the reason I'm doing this is because that happened to me. Like, I came online and my entire power system was broken. I actually kind of forget why it was. Let me try to remember why. But let me look at it. I'll probably remember if I looked at it. Oh yeah, I ran out of heavy fuel from the distillation tower. I had to go move the... This is the first time I do that, but I had to go move the oil drilling rig. So if something like that happens again, I want to have, I guess, a backup plan where I just have some cetane set aside so I could power this to get started again. So yeah, that is the idea behind what I'm doing. There's a ghost block still there, but that's okay. We stay calm. Set up like this. And I just gotta pipe over the diesel. I had another turbo gen over there. Yeah, that turbo gen is handling the power ring of the other distillation tower, but I might remove this and reroute the energy. I'm kind of standardizing things here in a way. A little bit annoying that it's off by 1 block, but nothing I can really do about it. It's fine. It's not like you're going to see this down here anyways. Let's just make sure we're out of power. Yep, we're good. We're all happy. Okay. So my only concern is if these are going to draw power properly. This is getting more than 1 amp. This is actually getting 4 amps of HV. But these are both HV tier recipes I'm going to be running them at. So we'll see how that works. I need to make some more tools for my toolbox. Like I need another... I broke a crowbar already, so I need another one. Okay, now I gotta finish this distillation tower, and then I need to make the second half of cetane, which is the tetranitromethane. So let's bookmark that, and I gotta make both of these. Ethanone. So I've actually learned this, that it remembers the recipe you bookmark it on, which I didn't know that. Like, I never realized that, but it does. So if you want to look at a specific recipe for something like nitric acid, so let's try to find out which one we want to do. Definitely not that one, I'll tell you that much. Which one were we doing? I think it was... No, it wasn't that one. Yeah, we were going with the ammonia route. And we'll do that again. So let's find the ammonia recipe we want. It was basically just super easy. Yeah, that is it. And that's pretty much everything, right? Nitric acid is ammonia and oxygen. Ethanone is sulfuric acid and acetic acid. So I actually need to make the H2S deal with our system, which is this recipe. I probably need a larger super tank for sulfuric acid. And I want to set up a system where if it drops below a certain level, I can supplement it with another LCR, but I probably won't do that for a little bit just because I'm starting to get broke on circuits and I really want to get my auto crafting going. So let me finish up the system and decide where I want to put these new chemicals. They might not go down here. I don't think that the home for these chemicals necessarily needs to be in this cranny of the base, so let me try to decide where I want to put these. Alright, so we're back over here. Since last episode, I finished up the PTFE line. Pretty much same patterns as I was doing before, pretty easy stuff. And I'm going to pipe over oxygen and ethylene here so that I can make acetic acid. And then from the acetic acid, we will make acetone. So let me just get that recipe here too. I'll put it right next door to it. And then I think I might cap off this line and be done with it. Yes, I need calcite for that, actually. Okay, so that won't be a problem. We'll just need to do that. We have calcite on passive now. The only problem is I'm not transporting my items yet from across. It's in the farming area. I have an idea of how to do that, but if I could just get an ender chest pretty soon, I don't have to do anything weird. Because my idea is definitely something weird. Okay, so this can hook up there. I don't really know if these have to be HV, but we'll just do it for the sake of the speed. It's not like power is an issue over here right now. So the only other input for acetone was calcite, so I need an input bus for that. Let's go grab that while I'm thinking about it. And then there's 3 outputs on this. Okay. I'll probably just void the water output because I don't care about it. I mean, it does increase the amount of water I make, but I don't think it matters at all. So input bus, put it up top. And I will put it over here. And then the acetic acid, I don't think I put the output hatches yet, did I? I don't think I did. Just fill this in so the multi-blocks form. Yeah, I think I forgot. I didn't forget, but I haven't put the output hatches yet. Okay, so now this might be a strange setup, actually. Let me get some fluid conduits. If I have any left, actually. I know I have ender fluids, but I don't really think... I mean, I could just use pipes. Oh, here I do have fluid conduits. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess... See, this is annoying me. How do I want to do this? Because basically, I want to do a P2P to store acetic acid? Like, I don't think I need a full super tank of this right now. And, like, if I do, I could deal with that later. But it is used for ethanone, which I need. It's used for acetone, which I need. That's really the only 2 uses. I think vinyl acetate might have a use for me. Yeah, it's for advanced glue. I knew I remembered that from somewhere. Okay, so it does have a whole bunch of uses. It's just a matter of how am I going to control this. So we'll do an output hatch here. I mean, I don't even need whatever. I'll just use the conduit. Do I have the tanks on me? I don't think I do. We'll make a small tank for a buffer. I'll put this here. And I want to do that because I can then control this properly. So we can put the detector cover. Oh, it already has one. We'll just replace it to make sure it's in the right spot. So let's say if we have 8,000 in here, we'll shut off. Yeah, I mean, I can keep using safe mode. And this is circuit 9. Does it have to be circuit 9? That's so weird. Where did that go then? Because I had to have picked that up when I tore this other one apart. Ooh, hold on. No, that doesn't make any sense. It would be gone by now because I've been tearing apart the stuff over here, but maybe I missed something and like it fell through the crack and I just it despawned. That would be unfortunate, but it's okay. I actually don't remember what circuit 9 is. Yeah, I don't know if it's interesting to see how I set these chemistry things up or not for you guys, but I'm kind of doing it anyways, I guess. Just because I feel like if I just skipped all this and all this just popped up one day, nobody would know like how to struggle, like because it is a struggle for me to do all this where it's a lot of like little steps in my brain. What did that just run? What are you doing? It did just run. So hold on a minute. Are we out of oxygen? Yeah, we have 0. Okay, oxygen is a massive problem that I need to solve like now. Same with hydrogen. I cannot sustain my base currently with my current oxygen production because my combustion engines are using oxygen as well. So this needs to be solved like now. And I wanted to solve it with the processing array, but I don't think I can wait this long. It's kind of like actually just a problem right now. One thing that is of note is that we're making a ton of this as a byproduct, and this does have oxygen in it. Do I want to process this somehow? That doesn't seem that worth. I'm processing this in the infinite loop upstairs for my current oxygen, but it takes so long. That's like a minute per single oxygen bucket. That's way too slow. The other option is sugar beets to get oxygen, but this doesn't solve the hydrogen problem. So I'm gonna need to also like electrolyze water or something, or find a better way to get hydrogen. But I'm gonna finish this task right now. I'm just gonna build up the acetone LCR, and then I'll think about the hydrogen and oxygen problem and see how we solve it. So I'm over in the Thaumcraft area because I think I found something that'll help me out with this, and that is Swede, or sugar weed in this case, as I believe that is trying to get across. And I researched this without even knowing that I did in Thaumic Bases in the Thaumic Nature tab, and I think that this will get me what I want. So I don't care if I lose the files, but this is 1 Victus and 2 Modus per. There we go, 8 sweet seeds. And you plant this, and apparently you get sugar from this. You get sugar and reeds. So this is just a matter of where I plant it now, which I guess I can maybe make a little plot somewhere. I mean, it should go in the farming area, but like I said, I kind of am in an annoying spot with this. Yeah, I can't transport the items yet, but I want to. So let me just make a new dirt plot up here. I do have a ton of dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'll just make it however long. I can make it longer pretty easily if I wanted to. Okay, it needs to be tilled. I should have a water bucket. Yeah, I do. I forget the requirements, but let me set this up. So I've been made aware that sweet is actually a crop that you plant directly on grass. And it apparently spreads, so we'll see. We'll see how that works. Actually, I don't think I can trample crops with these on. But yeah, we'll let this go. Let the grass grow, let the swede grow. And in the meantime, we're going to see if it spreads really well, because I could save these seeds if it can. And then figure out how I'm going to harvest this, because I could make an Ender IO harvester, but we'll see what I do. So the angle is going to be a farming station, because they were pretty easy for me to make. So I'm going to make a mattock for this. Let's go throw this together. Cool. And I do that because it is unbreakable now. And I think I remember talking about the cheesy way that I made those stable, unstable ingots. You don't have to use the harder recipe that uses more diamonds. Okay. No hoe, but we have a hoe now. So, okay, yeah, we are harvesting them. No, wrong. Can I get these? Yeah. Yeah, give me more of these seeds so I could tell it to do the proper thing. So it's actually able to plant them on pretty much anything, which I find interesting. Okay, there, we're all hooked up with that. So yeah, we do get sugar directly out of this and the sugar cane. And then let's pull out on the bottom. So I want to avoid upgrade on the sugar cane, and the sugar is not a void. Lock both of these for now. And then we could start extracting. Always active. I need to deal with the excess seeds as well. So for the excess seeds, I'll make another drawer, and I'll have to get another void upgrade for that. Yeah, we'll leave that not set up for now, just because we don't have enough seeds for this to go. Okay, so other ways to make this faster. So one thing that we could do with this is get a sprinkler to make this go fast. We can get a lamp of growth to make it go faster. Or actually, that's kind of the only thing I can think of. Okay, these look to be broken on the they don't grow at all. They need to be on the dirt or the grass, it seems. No? Oh shit. There we go. Oh, maybe this has to be on the special grass. Lighting could be a problem for these guys too. Let's throw a piece of glowstone on top. I don't have any more of it. Let's go grab that for them. Maybe that's the problem. It doesn't like the darkness. I haven't used the glowstone trims in a while. I've just been throwing torches down here. I need to go through and I guess make things pretty again in a lot of the places. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it was the lighting. It doesn't like dark light. So let me light this up a little bit. Let me do a trim on it. And hopefully we can get some sugar coming in. And then I'll make a system down at the base to deal with this to make oxygen. It's a small update. I made this so it inserts and extracts, and then the seeds will insert and extract, so it can move them back and forth if it wants. So I only went to go get a little snack, and we've already got 2 stacks of this. So let's go run this through my new little system that I have. So I put sugar in the AE system, and it is right now, this is like hidden in the corner back here, but it is very slowly taken out by an ME export bus. This needs acceleration cards, but these things kind of suck to make. Like, that's not that bad. I don't mind that. Then we got platinum in here. That's kind of a yikes. So that's not happening for a little bit. So right now we just got to wait. But when this fills up, it'll run. The items go where they got to go. Carbon goes here. Oxygen goes here. I need a void upgrade for this. I'm working on obsidian plates right now, so we'll get that going soon. The oxygen cells get pulled back out and put into this tank. Oh, I forgot to hook up the P2P. Good thing I'm back here. I click on this with a cell, and then this, and look up oxygen. Bind to output. The selected P2P is the input, while the bind target becomes the output. Yes. Okay. There we go. And then all I need is a pump on the top of this, and then we should be good. So let me grab that real quick. What kind of pump should I use? 640 liters per second. I feel like I want a little bit of a stronger pump. Because, I mean, if it's running at like full force, I'll have to do a lot more than that. We'll see if we can do an MV. I'm missing a couple things. First off, looks like the wrench in here broke, or I lost my wrench. Oh, it's in my inventory. And I need an actual MV motor. Let's make a stack of steel rods. And then I also need 1x coppers. Okay, there, we're complete now. And we're draining out. Hopefully that's quick enough. I'll have to keep an eye on it. I mean, until the acceleration card can go faster, it'll definitely be fine, but yeah, we're making oxygen now, guys. So hydrogen is less of a problem for me right now, but I will solve it pretty soon. As we see, the hydrogen tank is completely full. And that is because we make it as a byproduct over here at the chlorine maker. So right here. And we buffered up all the chlorine, so we also got hydrogen out of that. But that's not going to last forever, because that system only runs if I need chlorine. And the demand for hydrogen will be way higher than chlorine for my power, at least for now. So eventually I will work on getting methane to deal with that. But now I got to work on moving the rest of my oil processing over. So let me decide how I'm going to do that. All right, look, I made these LCRs real quick. And it's time to start bringing the system online. So, first steps. Let's break this, because I'm actually going to use more of these little tanks. For stuff I don't want to store in bulk, I'm kind of getting this idea that I might want to store it like this, and I could just very easily upgrade the tank. I might regret this, and I might change it later. We'll see. We will see. So ammonia is nitrogen and hydrogen. So one of these is hydrogen. It would help if I clicked on all these with a cell already, but I did not. Okay, that should be good now. Okay, so hydrogen. Is it feeding now? Yes. And this should be nitrogen. See, I wish it would automatically go in the search bar over there. It's kind of annoying to me. Are we feeding? Yep. I don't have power hooked up yet. That's a little bit important. Give me a minute. Right, we're all powered up now. I'm running these two at MV just because I don't think it's necessary to run these at much higher. Nitric acid might be questionable, but I'll see how it goes. Because I do know this does have some uses. Why is there a cover on this? I guess it might have just been stuck in there from whatever I used it for previously. I'm trolling. I have my own crowbar now. Okay, so we should be able to start this. No? What is your problem? There we go. I forgot to set this thing up. So now it's working. And then actually we'll do enable redstone and let it work one time so I can make sure I lock it. Okay, yeah, I messed up already. That is not the right location, dude. So lock that there. Should break this tank too. It doesn't need to be there yet. Okay, cool. So the ammonia needs to get... Ammonia's going to get a tank. Which is going to get a... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just going to get a P2P on top. Make this a fluid. And we'll set that up when we need it, which will be very soon. Now while I'm at it, 7, 8. That's the 8th one right there. I'm going to need a second, I think, actually, definitely. But we will approach that when we need to. Okay, so ammonia is in a good spot now. So then we go over here to nitric acid, because nitric acid's recipe is ammonia plus oxygen. And then this is actually going to need a second P2P tunnel, I think. So let's do that real quick. This will be good anyways, because I'm going to have more reactors over here. So might as well just set it up. Set up for chemistry 1 as well. There's, that should be all be good now. So we're going to name this as the ammonia. Guess what's called ammonia. Okay, bind to output, so that should feed now. Oh, it didn't. I need a pump on this. Okay, that works. And we should let this run so this buffer's up. So we'll let this go now. So enable the threads. Actually, no, I need to set up this first. Otherwise, it might port to that hatch when I don't want it to. Okay, so ammonia and oxygen go in here. We need circuit 24. I'm pretty sure I have a circuit 24 lying around. Yep, let's go put this in. Okay, running perfectly. This should pop out right here. We lock that, and we set up a tank. Because nitric acid is also going to have very many uses for us. Okay, cool. So then ethanone is up next. This is sulfuric acid and acetic acid. I actually don't think I moved my sulfuric acid over yet. Kind of forgot about that. But we could set the acetic acid over here. Oh, is acetic acid not in a buffer? Oh yeah, it should be. Oh, we're just not linked yet, I see. Okay, I see what's going on. So I labeled this wrong when I made it. Okay, there. That should be better now. So this should be feeding whenever we get more acetic acid. It's kind of stuck right now. Why is it not producing? Are we missing something? Ethylene. We're missing ethylene. Am I not producing more of that right now? I thought I was running my DT. Yeah, I'm definitely running it. Maybe it's just that I have a backlog. I ran my polyethylene for a very long time. Maybe that's what's stealing the ethylene. Let's do enable the redstone on you for now. I need to set this up to be wirelessly shut off or just completely fill the buffer, which is going to take an extremely long amount of time. And I don't really have the oxygen to do that right now. So we'll let that go. Yeah, that's probably where the ethylene is going right now. So what was I at? We need this ethanone to cook. But eventually that should go, because this will start getting ethylene once this is full. Yeah, it's already building up. Oh, we can grab some right here. Let's do that. Okay. So the other part to ethanone was the sulfuric acid. Did I set this up? I don't remember. I did. Did I fill it up, though? Doesn't look like I did. So let me go grab some cells. I have no recollection of doing this. Where did I do this? No, it's not that one. Where is my sulfuric acid? Oh, here it is. Yeah, let me grab this. So, I mean, like, I'll do this on my own. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of it right now. It'll only take me a couple trips. That's not bad at all. We'll do one more, and this will build up later. This is good, though, that I have this set up, because I don't want to expand this anymore until I think it through to see if this will work for every use case that I want it to, and I'm not sure if I will right now. I might need to rearrange things a little bit is what I'm getting at. So, are we feeding? No. What is the problem? That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so that works. Let's run a batch of ethanone if we can. Do we need a circuit? Yes, circuit 1. I'm gonna get ready to lock this. Okay, so the ethanone doesn't have any use at all other than this specific recipe, so we're just gonna do this. Input hatch right there. And we'll say output at 8,000. That's kind of just the standard I've been going with. It seems to work out pretty well for us. Okay, so that should run now. So the last thing in tetranitromethane, actually we have everything. Where is the second input? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So this needs nitric, which is not set up yet. There we go. I need a pump for this as well. That's the only downside of using the smaller tanks. So the super tanks come with that functionality built in, but these ones don't. Okay, so that fed correctly. Let's run this one if we can. Do we need a circuit? No. We just need 8 nitric acid. What is the problem with my nitric acid? Oh, I gotta wait for ammonia. I'd say we just let these run now. And this should buffer up after some time. I might have ammonia. I feel like I should have ammonia left over from the old system, but I guess I don't. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this run, and then this will fill up, and then we'll come back with tetranitromethane done. Alright, so I got to run, and I locked it, so we are good. Is there anything else that needs to be done? Nitric acid controls, that needs to be done. I'm kind of in disbelief that I didn't set this up already. Why did I not do that? So let me go grab the controls, the pair of control things. If this has 8,000, I want you to shut up. Okay. And this goes right back. Okay, perfect. Ethanone controller set up. This is set up. Okay, we should be good now. That was scary though. I don't know why that slipped my mind, because that kind of implies that any of these could be messed up, which would be very unfortunate. I don't know why that's happening, by the way. I think it's something to do with the hollow glasses, but I don't know. Something's wrong with my rendering. Okay, but this is good to have now. So now that tetranitromethane is done, I can move my distillation tower over here. So let's do that. All right, we're bringing this online. So this is running well. I'm not going to lock those output hatches. I don't really care. What I do care about are all the inputs. So I need to get a P2P tunnel over here. Okay, let's actually shut this off. I need a P2P with hydrogen over for this guy. And then we'll see what else that I need. I'm running out of glass cables again. This is getting to be sad. And while I'm here, I want to set this up for butadiene. I'm definitely going to want to do some styrene butadiene pretty soon, but not today. Alright, I got everything working now. The only thing that's lacking is the control systems is not in place on these distillation towers yet. This one kind of just runs whenever any of these are low, which is kind of a problem. But using all of these efficiently is gonna be difficult. But like what I just said, where I think it should just run whenever any of these are low, is something that makes sense. But I'm not sure how to do that in a control circuit, so I have to think about that. But this one should run pretty much whenever I need fuel. And this thing actually makes light fuel as a byproduct, so I'm pumping that over there to the light fuel super tank as well. This doesn't need a super tank, actually, because the light fuel is consumed in the heavy fuel is made in great excess, so the light fuel basically is instantly used up every single time. So let me fix that. But with this, I need a pump, so I could fix that as well. Do we have any pumps left? I feel like I should. Yeah, we have plenty of the LV pumps. I don't need anything crazy, because the rate at which it's made is pretty slow right now. So yeah, there, we do that. So yeah, this guy makes the diesel fuel. I have an input bus here with circuit 24, because both these needed circuit 24, so I just threw an input bus there because it felt like it was cheaper than making 2 circuits right now. Or at least it was easier for me. So this output hatch, this is actually messed up. Hold on. I forgot to lock this with fuel, so now we're messed up. So let's get that back in there. There we go. Now we're happy. So yeah, if this reads 24,000 fuel, because it makes it in batches of 24K, this will decide to not run. And then it gets sent to the input hatch here. And then we are inputting tetranitromethane. Whenever we make it, it's kind of slow right now because the ethylene has been bottlenecked. But whenever we get it, we'll put it in here, and then we'll make cetane. And the cetane is made in batches of 10K. So I guess I'll write if this sees 10,000, don't do anything. And then yeah, all I need then is a buffer to go here. And we're kind of in a good spot. So the last thing that I want to talk about is... Actually, you know, if I want a buffer here, I can just throw this guy here. There. And that'll start making stuff. So it's crazy that this area that I was so proud of not very long ago is a complete mess now. So I need to finish dismantling everything that's in here. And I'm just going to clear it all out, and this is going to be the future site of AE2 auto crafting. So this is where all my stuff's going to go for that. Now, I don't even think that redoing my fuel lines was something that I wanted to do today, but it is what I ended up doing today. So in between episodes, I'll clean all this up whenever I get time. I'm going to let this run and sort of run out the rest of the fuel that I have. And once this is empty, we'll switch over to the new system. So Until then, I gotta figure out what I'm doing next time. But whenever we get there, there's so many things to do. There's way too many things to do. The EV is like loaded now, and it's super fun. I remember last time I played, I pretty much just skipped it and did very little. So I'll get some new plans, get some crazy stuff going. And until next time, have a good day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.